Well, here's Manchester's best record shop, in my opinion, Kingbee Records in Chorlton. We're going to have a look today. Here goes. Well, I'm in the singles bit and it's brilliant here. Some classic records, very, very reasonably priced as well. This is a brilliant shop, this one. So if you get the chance to come down here, this is the place, I tell you. All the posh stuff's over there. I've got some more expensive records. But when it comes to cheap 45s, 50 pence a piece, that's less than $1 in America. There's an idea, Rolling Stones, Searchers, a bit of reggae there, Motown, some good stuff. Well, I've just taken my stash of records I bought from Kingbee's out of the bag. I actually got 38 45s for the princely sum of £25. That's 30 something dollars, I think, in America. There's some Elvis reggae there, Vanity Fair from the 60s, reggae record, Byron Lee, Dave D. Dozy Beacon McIntyre, Don Juan, Punk there, The Exploited, Dogs of War, Buddy Holly with the Tricenter. And that's a good one. The Peddlers, Tell the World We're Not In. That's a hard one to find. Ventures on the Top Rank label, British label from early 70s. The Moody Blues, and one of the lesser known singles, From the Bottom of My Heart. There's a Jerry Lee Lewis one there. What did I say? As Tears Go By, Rolling Stones. John Layton, Son This Is She. Double Barrel. I've already got that one, but it's in really good condition. That's David Ansel Collins, reggae record. Marty Wilde, another sort of late 50s, early 60s British act. And I've got a soft spot for Johnny Mathis, The Guilty Pleasure, one of his EPs. Searchers, He's Got No Love, again, one of the lesser known Searchers songs. Not Fade Away by the Rolling Stones. Chris Andrews, To Whom It Concerns. I got that because we're playing a gig with Chris Andrews in Germany next week and we're going to get him to sign it. That'll be good. And I like a bit of soul. Fifth Dimension, One Less Bell to Answer. And what we got is the rest of them as a obscure Jamaican record. Butter Fay Fish by Skin, Flesh and Bones. I like a bit of reggae. Herb Albert, Casino Royale. Another Chris Andrews one will get signed this week. That's Yesterday Man. Again, one of my guilty pleasures. I like Pickety Witch. Fortunes, of course, had a hit with That Same Old Feeling, the band that I'm in, the Fortunes. And of course, I like the Pickety Witch records. Baby Don't Let You Down and Sad Old Kind of Movie on the Pie label. Another soul one here, that's Stoned Out of My Mind. Sounds good. That's the Chi-Lites. Johnny Mathis again, like I say, Guilty Pleasure. Early 60s record. And not a particularly rare one, but a Jackson 5 one, Looking Through the Windows. Another Peddlers one that called Birth, which I like. Real Thing were a British group that had big hits. This is one of the lesser known ones, You'll Never Know What You're Missing. Another Johnny Mathis one there. 1959, I think that is. Jackie Trent. I like Jackie Trent. She wrote a lot of 60s stuff for Petula Clark. Another Searchers one, What Have They Done to the Rain? We're touring with this band later in the year, Don't Make Me Over, Swinging Blue Jeans on the HMV label. Marty Wilde. We're working with Marty later in the year, Tomorrow's Clown. That's from 1961. King Creole Elvis. I quite fancy that one. Tricenter again, that means it's slightly more collectible. And one that My Hazel likes, Put Your Head on My Shoulder by Paul Anka. And this one's a bit weird. It's a reggae record, and whoever bought it scratched out the name of the song, and that intrigued me. It's on the Harry J label, a Jamaican label, so that should be interesting. See how we get on with that. So, nice collection. What we'll do is we're going to look at the value of some of these and see which ones are worth money. And I'll play some of these on my Hacker record player over there. Well, following my little visit to Kingbee's Records in Chorlton, I got 38 45s for £25 and some great ones. This one, The Peddlers, Tell the World We're Not In. Jazz pop record from the early 70s, very collectible. This one, probably worth about 15 to 20 pounds, and it cost me £2. Another great find was this one, which is the Elvis Presley Jailhouse Rock EP, which cost £2, and it's worth £35. So that's a good bargain. And of course, you can't beat this one. This is the Buddy Holly classic Heartbeat, late 50s on the Coral label. Another great find was this one, and it's a reggae classic from the early 70s by George Decker. Don't know if there's any relation to Desmond. £30 record, and it cost 50p. On the Harry J label, for those who know your reggae. And some very nice record. Look at that one. That's an early single by Marty Wilde, Tomorrow's Clown, in its original sleeve. 50p, probably worth about £10–15. And an Australian pressing of Chris Andrews' To Whom It Concerns. And we're actually doing a gig in the Fortunes this weekend in Germany, or next weekend I should say, with Chris Andrews, so hopefully I'll get him to sign this. So the 60s hit record there. I've got a message just for you. And last but not least, for this little show, obviously I'm not going to play all 38 records, but this is one from the Rolling Stones, not Fade Away, an original Decca pressing from the early 60s. So, like I say, 25 quid is spent, worth 225 quid. And finishing off, last but not least, back where we started, the Peddlers. And this is a hit they had called Birth on the CBS label. Cost a princely 50p, and a beautiful copy of that as well. So definitely worth a visit is Kingbee Records in Chorlton in Manchester.
God, please make it see.